Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Today we're going to be playing Guardians of the Galaxy. This game just came out a couple of days ago for the PS4, PS5, Xbox, and PC, I believe. Anyway, we're going to be Apparently so, yes, and he's got glasses. Hello, Stu. Thank you for joining. Now, just as a heads up, this game is really heavy on 80s and 90s music, so I've actually had to go into the audio settings and turn off licensed audio. Otherwise, I would be copyright dinged like crazy. Dude, this game has so much 80s and 90s music and references in it. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, so we're going to be hopping right into this right now. This game is fucking great. I kid you not. I think this is going to be my vote for Game of the Year, for sure. Unless something else comes out that's better, of course. Anyway, we're going to be jumping right into this. We're going to be starting a new...
Not be copyright, just demonetized.
Oh no, it's going to be copyright dinged. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The amount of music in this game, no. They're going to fucking shut down my fucking video if I put on the licensed music. I've actually...
Stream 7th guest the other day I got copyright warnings for the music.
Really? Well, that's weird, because seventh guest? What? Okay. No. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I get copyright warnings or my video muted or whatever. Because I actually just got one the other day from a video I uploaded or I live streamed like a month or so ago.
Batman, I guess, released the soundtrack.
Yeah, probably, for like the special edition or something. Anyway, so so I got a copyright ding for a live stream I did like a month ago, and they literally took down my entire video.
Just said he would get any ad revenue.
No, yeah. Well, this one's different. This one, when they took it down, they literally took down the whole video. They didn't like do any copyright, nothing. They just like literally took down my entire video. It's gone. It's not on my channel anymore. So rather than take that risk, I'm going to be putting on the live stream music, which is not licensed music. But I can tell you that all the music in this is fucking great. Pat Benatar, Aerosmith, fucking, oh my god, Rolling Stones, they got everything in this, man. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, we're going to be jumping right into this. We're going to be starting a new game. Hopefully this will overwrite. Yes. All right, let's get right into Guardians of the Galaxy on the PS5.
Meredith Johnson married Porcupine Quill in September 1982.
I was young, I knew this day would come. Mama, she said, son, you'll always be on the road.
Now, first thing I want to do is, because I started a new game, I want to make sure that it didn't screw up some of my settings. Yeah, quality mode, that's what I want. Alright, so on PS5 you have the option of running in 30 frames per second with really high resolutions, or 60 frames per second with medium resolution. I like to go really high resolution because it really brings out the graphics in these games, especially this one. This game has fucking gorgeous graphics. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go back into this now.
Your daddy was a man people wanted dead. Now that storm's coming for you, a price hanging on your head. If push comes to shove, we'll bring hell down from above. Tonight we ride straight into the fire. Are you ready to go, go, go? We'll make our stand. Don't give a damn. This is our time to go from zero to hero. A man on the run, he's a ghost, he is no one. The thunder when it comes will bring with it many guns. Gypsy woman said, she said, boy, your time grows near. You can't run forever, gotta stand and face your
Birthday boy?
fear.
No wonder you couldn't hear me. Is that your new tape?
Rolling Stone emo is / was such a boring magazine.
Star-Lord.
Let's read about music.
Scary eyes.
He doesn't have a name. He's one of the space riders. And he's not scary. He's cool.
Your space rider certainly got his hands full. Pretty far out.
Nobody says far out anymore, Ma. Ma!
What?
Nobody says far out anymore.
Oh, well, your mom does. Maybe we should see if we could get tickets to see them live.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Your mom may not look it, but I was quite the rocker when I was your age. Your father and I would just lie on the hood of my old Chevy and listen to Black Sabbath, and
You like Black Sabbath?
like I said, your mom's cooler than you think. Oh,
Those hands grabbing the headphones reminded me of
Tell
the
me all about
FBI
the
molesters trying to grab Alf in the NES game.
Mom?
How about some cake, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up in a sec.
You said that 15 minutes ago. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Hey, watch the hair.
Oh! Peter! We've talked about you leaving your toys on the floor.
It's not a toy. It's an action figure.
More like an action landmine. Stab your foot. I will.
He doesn't even... Never mind.
13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?
His
I'll be up
room
in a
is
sec,
huge.
I promise.
Right.
I guess it's the basement, but still.
Okay, so yeah, I just didn't want to cut off the dialogue in this because the dialogue in this game is freaking great. I love his mother. Like, she is so fucking cool. I wish my mom was kind of like that. Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of 80s references in this basement. A lot of, well, 70s and 80s. So I'm going to go through all of that in a sec. Stu, what the fuck? What was with that reference? Alf being molested? What? Or anyway, so yeah, we're gonna look through his huge bedroom and check out all the references to 80s and 70s pop culture, which this game is full of, by the way. 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So if you grew up in that time period, wow, there's a lot of stuff you're going to be familiar with that's referenced in this game.
I used to have the Chewbacca figure.
Can't believe I caught this. That maiden show was awesome. Love to be able to ride one of those light cycles.
Into the fire. Are you ready to go? We'll make our stand.
Might as well just peel the stickers off and put them in the right spot.
Time to go from zero to hero. To that we ride straight into the fire.
Fingers are still cramped from trying to bookmark pages. I know it's not how you're supposed to play, but I'm tired of dying everywhere.
Don't give a damn. This is our time to go.
The movie was okay. The soundtrack really kicked butt. Keep hitting those dingers, George, and you'll make it in the Hall of Fame for sure. Need to build up my calluses. It's pretty crazy that all that destruction started
George
from
who?
one little mistake.
I couldn't see the card.
Yeah, the card was kind of blurred out, wasn't it? I really don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big sports fan. I have no idea.
Three natural ones in a row last game. Some bard I turned out to be. This will be worth hundreds of dollars someday. I gotta beat Janie's high score. This is embarrassing. Oh man, I can't wait to play this. Maybe I can convince Annie to buy it with his paper out money.
Run with the wind, 'cause the urge is strong. Black and white, day and night.
Oh man, traveling through space must be amazing.
Who's a winner, saint and sinner? You never know what'll come around. A bit of good, a bit of bad. A bit of good, a bit of bad, yeah. A bit of good.
I'm guessing it was George Brett of the Kansas City Royals, especially since they just showed a map of Missouri.
A bit of bad, a bit of good, a bit of bad, yeah. Love 'em hard and leave 'em bad.
What's with the fake poster hyphen the Lost Star Walker?
I'm going to assume that some of this stuff they couldn't get rights for. Obviously, Tron, they got rights.
Tron and not Trin. So why not the last Starfighter?
I don't know. I really don't know. Probably they couldn't get licensed to it. Sometimes it's really hard to do. A lot of movie companies and stuff like that, movies and stuff like that. The producers and stuff like that, they don't want to be associated with video games. I know it sucks, but that's just the way it is. That's the same goes for Hollywood. A lot of Hollywood stars refuse to be in video games. They just feel like it's a waste of time.
Quill. Peter Quill, wake up.
Holy crap, Drax. You gotta stop doing this, man. It's weird.
We are approaching the quarantine zone.
Wow, he has a portal to another dimension in his closet.
15,338 ticks.
That's very specific.
The betrayer is ready to begin her mission. She has requested your presence in the cockpit.
Gamora's on our side, Drax.
She is the spawn of my sworn enemy, a murderess and a traitor. I do not trust her.
Well, try. We're supposed to be a team.
I make no promises.
I just want to begin by saying that the animation on the faces in this game is fucking great. You'll see later on in some of the cutscenes, especially in Chapter 2. We're probably only going to be running up to Chapter 1 today. Well, I mean, Star-Lord kind of was a loser, wasn't he? Like, I mean, he was kind of like the overall nerd. Like, really over the top and just... I had no idea that we were looking. I thought we were okay. Yeah.
I agree. He should be a loser.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, Stu, your reflection isn't in the mirror. No, I'm just joking.
Just a junkyard. The quarantine zone's the biggest pile of galactic war debris in the known universe. Just think.
It's funny that he has a pin-up of Dazzler.
Hey, it's only illegal if Nova Corps finds us inside, which they won't.
Groot's right to be nervous, Rocket. Don't underestimate the Nova Corps.
Oh, come on. Am I the only one who ain't scared of the Galactic Police?
They've got the numbers on us.
But they ain't got the brains. Ha! Sure takes a genius to catch my ship.
My ship.
Who said that? Quill! No, I think I heard him. Nah, never mind.
I don't want to know how old that pizza box is.
Nice. Rocket finally cleaned up the fur balls.
You're welcome!
You want how much for these things? When I said matching gold costumes, I meant gold colored, not actual fruit-tacking gold. We want potential clients to think we've got wealth, not wear it right on our sleeves. That makes us a target. Here's the deal. When the time's right, we'll give these costumes a test run. If they survive it without any holes, I'll settle up with you at, say, 6% of what you're asking. Best I can do. They look flarking amazing, by the way.
Hey, Groot, did that escort job on Orga ever pan out? What do you mean you never called her back? Don't know if you noticed, but we're flarking broke.
No wonder Rocket's the way he is.
So, Drax, excited?
What does flarking mean? I'm not familiar with that word.
Hellbender is a legendary warrior and a noble queen.
And she's rich.
That is not a prowess, simply a commercial fact.
As long...
It's not a word. It's literally the same thing as saying fucking. They just have their own language. Ratchet does anyway. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's just they don't swear because it's Marvel, and Marvel doesn't swear. They're owned by Disney. They can't swear.
Unless she buys her monster, she doesn't need to be royalty.
You are jealous of her status.
No thanks! Being a queen means being born with a target on your back.
Ah, there you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested.
I am Groot.
I'm not overconfident. I'm just the right level of confident.
Arrested? For what? Our ship just accidentally slipped into the quarantine zone.
Oops, our navigation malfunctioned.
Oops.
How would we accidentally cross into the Nova Corps force field?
Details! Oh yeah, you remember that dealer who asked about the emitters? After you left, he... he leans over to me, and he says, what do you need these for, then? Yeah, like I'm turning the Milano into a dance club or something.
Please refrain from creating this club of dance.
Yeah, we all know how you feel about dancing. Well, what was I supposed to tell him? I need them to build some ultrasonic lures so my team of ex-cons can trap a mystery creature in the most legal place in the quadrant. You want to throw in a discount?
Nice.
So here's a lot of the music that's in the game. Obviously, I have it on so that I don't get a copyright strike. But you can see all the different music here that's featured in the game. This is only some of them. This is just the music that Star-Lord has in his discography on the ship that he can listen to. And then there's a ton. And then there's a ton more during the game.
Once again, there is no official badge.
Obviously, you would not have one, assassin. The small one indicated the procedure is a well-guarded secret.
Rocket, stop messing with him.
Morgoth, be with you.
Hey, Morgoth yourself.
Not so sure about tooth cleaning tablets. Manual brushing is where it's at.
This moment of quiet reminds me of the legendary siege of Seknov 7.
Oh, not again.
It is said that Lady Hellbender held her breath through 10 moons while riding across the stars on the back of a great horned beast. And when she arrived...
She exhaled, and the wind blew away the Shatari.
Indeed, it did.
If he realized it didn't make no sense, he wouldn't be telling it.
Rocket!
I have a meeting, so I need to go. Looks like a cool game.
No problem, Stu. Thanks for joining. Feel free to watch the stream after the fact. I think you're gonna really like it.
Nice gizmos, Rocket.
I'm calling them thumpers on account of the noise they make. Assuming we get past the force field and reach your coordinates in one piece, all we gotta do is set them up, and these babies are gonna draw out our monster in no time.
How's that even gonna work? The thumper goes beep, 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 and the monsters come running?
It goes more like, wah! Wah! Wah!
Holla, Rocket!
Stop this ruckus at once!
And then the monster comes a-running out of its hole.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, all my intel came from your source.
My sources are very reliable. Those coordinates are 100% pointing towards a rare, elusive, priceless creature.
With no physical description to go by.
What do you think elusive means?
It don't matter what the monster looks like. As long as it's got ears, you could be sure my thumpers are gonna drive it right into our arms.
Drax! About Gamora.
Can this not wait, Peter Quill? I am readying my body for battle.
You know we're supposed to capture this monster, right? Not kill it?
Of course. But I suspect it will not go down without a fight.
Cool it, Muscles. Lady Hellbender ain't gonna buy damaged goods.
I will aim to preserve the integrity of the beast as best I can.
Good.
Rocket!
What is it?
Dude, take 5. We gotta talk about that Gamora thing.
She's waiting for you in the cockpit.
I know. I just meant... Are you gonna be okay? You two are gonna be alone on the ship for a while.
Rest assured, Peter Quill. I will keep a watchful eye and thwart any attempt at treachery.
Or... you could try trusting her.
You are naive, Peter Quill. She is a mistress of deceit.
I bet Groot has a rich, velvety voice. All good, buddy?
I'm Groot.
You know, I don't understand you, Groot, but I'm gonna assume you just said something super kind and thoughtful.
I am Groot. What did the tree say?
No idea. Groot really needs to get these plants under control. Good old Milano. Engine parts from at least 5 different black markets. Gamora?
Up here, Peter.
Hey, that's my chair.
Oh. Then why aren't you in it?
I was, strategizing. It's just one thing to get into the zone, but we still gotta catch that monster.
Right.
So did I miss anything?
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really. Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
So just as a heads up, a lot of people were wary about getting this game because it was made by the same people who made the Avengers game. And we all know how that went. The Avengers game was good for its single-player story, and then its multiplayer, not so much. As well, the Avengers game had a lot of loot boxes and all that kind of crap that we all hate. Pay-to-win tactics and all that crap. The Guardians of the Galaxy game is single player. There is no multiplayer whatsoever. So if you're diving into this thinking that you are going to go into a multiplayer game, you aren't. It is single player only. There are no loot boxes. There's no pay-to-win tactics. It is a classic adventure action game. So there is no pay to win, no anything like that. It's like a classic a single player game. So if you are into those kind of classic, kind of Uncharted meets, well, I hate to bring it up, but the Avengers, because the Avengers single player is kind of close to what this is like, except less RPG-y. So anyway, yeah, so it is a great game. I've heard it's really long in my own playthrough, which is I'm doing separate of this stream. I'm in Act 2, just started Act 2, and I'm loving it so far. There's a lot of humor, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, let's get right back into this.
Once we breach that force field, there's no going back.
Your black market codes are gonna crack that NovaNet, right?
Yep. As soon as you enter them in your console.
Okay, here we go. Rocket, Groot, Drax, get in here. We're going in.
We still have a few ticks before the next time window, actually.
The next one?
Nova Corps security grid resets every rotation. We want to be in and out before our code expires, or we'll get stranded.
And if we wait for the next reset, we'll get a full rotation to do this. Nice.
Oh, why's the NovaNet still up? Thought we were going in.
Well, it appears the assassin's contacts are as untrustworthy as the betrayer herself.
Oh, please don't tell me Gamora's backdoor codes are bust. We nearly went broke getting them.
Relax, Rocket. We still got a few ticks before the next time window.
The network just reset. You can enter the sequence, Peter. 0451.
That's it? 4 digits?
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Nova Corps.
It's not that simple. The code only works on this date for this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption key of some sort, designed to...
There!
Incredible.
People realized there was so much stuff left after the war.
Restraint wasn't very popular in the Chitauri army, especially with Thanos in charge.
Yeah, it's probably all harmless now. I mean, Nova Corps had 12 years to get rid of the heavy-duty explosives, right?
That's why I like you, Quill. You're so pure. Oh, the wonderful and terrible things I could do with all this tech.
Stay focused, Rodent. We did not come here to scavenge.
Why not? The Milano's weapon systems could use an overhaul. Plus, there's good money in it.
The beast that we seek is far more valuable to the Monster Queen of Seknarf 9 than any illegally acquired salvage.
Whoa!
Place is really shifty.
I'm not seeing a monster, but that big cylinder up ahead looks like the mining ship Peter's friend said to look for.
Friend.
For a night? And you'll see the monster soon as we place Rocket's monster summoning thingies.
Flark, yeah. Groot, Quill, suit up. Team Rocket's up first.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Oh, because you're part of Green Team.
You assigned me to the team before you named it. My skin is not green. It's teal.
Teal? Listen, if we want to trick the monster into going inside that mining rig, we need to place thumpers on both sides. 2 sides, 2 teams.
And 2 clips to the drop side. Ground's too unstable to land the ships, you'll need to jump.
That's our cue. Let's go, Groot.
Don't worry! Once the thumpers are placed, we'll meet in the middle, and we'll capture the monster. Together.
Very well.
Bumper 1, done.
Meet you at the rendezvous point.
Mora, take care of my baby.
It's a ship, Peter, not a child.
Oh, can you imagine?
What, the pink goo? It's custom nano-resin, designed to keep all this war stuff from floating away. I heard Nova Corps once wanted to cover entire planets in NovaNet, just like this place.
I am Groot.
Hostile ones, I guess.
I am
Okay. Oh! You okay, Quill?
Yeah, I think so. This, pink resin stuff's definitely strong enough to hold this place together.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, probably strong enough.
It is strange. I have not encountered any corpses in the wreckage.
Probably got disintegrated when the ships went kaboom. Or the nanoresin absorbed them. Could explain its propagation. You find something we could sell?
Nanoresin Incident Report. Centurion Zarmus Vold. Centurion Kurdar has lost his arm to the nanoresin. Though accounts of this accident contradict each other, Kurdar maintains that the nanoresin splashed him, instantly encasing him up to his elbow. However, his corpsmen have reported that he put his arm inside on a dare, directly violating safety measures and, of course, costing him said limb. The acidic compounds within the resin are designed to break down space-worthy metals, so we were not surprised to find it dissolving his arm within the span of a few microcycles. My recommendation? A refresher course on safety protocols within the quarantine zone, and a stern warning about pranks or bets during any Novacore mission. I do not advise punishment for Centurion Kurdar, because his synthetic arm will serve as a constant reminder of his folly, no matter which story is true.
Nah, just some old correspondence. You know how I like to brush up on galactic war history.
No? Don't think I've ever seen you read anything without pictures.
I read plenty of non-picture stuff.
I read plenty of non-picture stuff. I love that.
Get caught. There's only like 3 ships left in the entire Nova fleet.
Nova Corps has more than 3 ships.
Come on, Quill. We still got 3 more thumpers to place. Second one's this way.
I'm assuming you have a map or something?
Map. I know how to navigate a scrap heap.
Now, the things I'm picking up, those little scraps and stuff, those are used to upgrade your abilities and your weapons. A lot of people. Okay, so a lot of people are comparing this game. I've read reviews and stuff. Despite the fact that it's gotten rave reviews, a lot of people are comparing this game to the Avengers and thinking, oh, all these resource materials are, I don't know what they're thinking. They think that the resource materials are to buy weapons or something. I don't understand, but it's not. Those resource materials that I'm picking up, you use them to upgrade your moves and just upgrade your weapons, just like any other older action adventure game. Like I said, there is no loot boxing here. There is no. It's what you see is what you get. Now, will they be adding DLC somewhere down the line? Possibly. I'm not sure. I do know that they have a little $13 package that includes extra costumes. Now, just as a heads up here, I'm going to hop into this menu for a sec. Now, as you can see here, we've got all of the Guardians here. If you go to outfits, these are the outfits I already have because I pre-ordered the game. So, and then you find more as you go on. And so a lot of people were saying that the outfits that are in this game, they didn't like because, original design by Eidos Montreal for the game. You can actually unlock the costumes from the movies and from the comic books as well. So if you liked the look of Rocket, where he didn't have that little goatee that they put into this game, you can find his costume from the original movies and pop it right into the game and just have that playing throughout the game. And those will be viewable in the cutscenes as well. So that's kind of cool, all these outfits you can unlock. Here's his diary, which as you go on in the game, you can read little tidbits that Star-Lord has jotted down. All the characters we've met and their bios, the factions that we've met so far, the creatures we have met, which we haven't met any enemies yet, places that we're visiting, items that we've picked up, and the archives, which is those little text things that I've been reading. And I believe that's it. We're back to the main menu. Yes. Anyway, so that's that. And so every character has tons of costumes. So as you can see, Ratchet's got quite a few here. Groot. Oh, it's kept my costume that I unlocked in my previous playthrough. So this is actually the movie costume. So I'm going to switch that up for Groot. We're going to have him be his movie character. Gamora. Whoop. And Drax. So these outfits, they're kind of well hidden. There's like these specific boxes you have to find, and if you find them, you unlock a costume for the character. Like any other unlockable, they're hard to find, but if you keep your eyes open for them, you can probably find them and get some really cool costumes for the characters.
Don't worry, it's safe to walk on, mostly. That's why Green Team's on the Milano.
I'm thinking that big cylinder thing is our rendezvous.
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by... pink goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
Whatever. I'm just saying, it's a lot to take in.
Oh, look! Yellow and blue. Looks like an old Nova Corps frigate. Nice!
Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship.
Killjoy, why'd he even bring us here if the place is so sacred? I can name at least a dozen planets with monsters on them, so...
Flat broke, Rocket. We need a big break. Aren't you tired of eating yarrow root?
It's so... mealy.
Listen, this is a restricted zone. Whatever monster lives here, nobody else has one.
Lady Hellbender values rarity in her acquisition.
Exactly.
You know, I think I do sort of get it. Thousands of worlds fighting for some fleeting greater good. Guess it is kind of poetic.
I am Groot.
Cheer up. Just because the war was horrible doesn't mean there wasn't good times along the way.
I am Groot.
Yeah, I am mostly talking about stuff blowing up.
Yup.
You know, I like this. This is fun.
I'm Groot.
The three of us, hanging out, just like when we started this gig. Before you-know-who joined us.
I am Groot.
I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill.
Come on, Rocket. Drax and Gamora are valued additions to the team.
You're only saying that because she's listening.
Is that why your plan has Drax and I taking the ship?
Maybe. Hey, can't a guy want to spend some quality time with his friends? Whoa! Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just trust me, all right? Hey, Groot, you think we can find pieces of the Tryon Shard in here?
I'm Groot.
You never heard of the Tryon Shard? You happy, Quill? You found the thing I told you was there, but you didn't listen. A dead end.
The mythical void.
That's it. Walk of shame.
I am Groot.
Of course he could know. I told him.
You done gloating?
Oh, I am never done gloating.
I am Groot.
Yep, classic me. Yeah, I'm sure it's safe-ish. Safer than flying with Gamora anyway.
I heard that.
Watch it, Quill!
Woo! Take that, brittle stuff.
Ugh, I hate these ship-eating parasites. Flarkers would chew right through the Milano in 2 cycles. Looks like they've got...
Gross.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
As if. Whoa, what the... Rocket, did you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the Flarkin thing, it might as well be my stuff. Optimal thumper placing distance should be just up ahead. I'm thinking right in front, through the giant hole where this ship's cockpit used to be. Well, that's grim. Yeah, try not to think about it. It's better not to wonder what happened to anyone working on these old wrecks. It was a long time ago anyways.
I just want to say I love how Rocket just like hacks your headset to make like a little mini game where you have to like compete against him to kill more of those aliens than him. It's kind of funny. My first playthrough, I've already gotten the... So you get a trophy if you beat Rocket. What the hell am I saying, Ratchet? You get a trophy if you beat Rocket in the killing more aliens than him. Obviously, if you lose, you probably are at risk for Rocket belittling you. Anyway, the reason I paused the game to talk is because there is so much dialogue in this game. Like, the characters will just ramble and ramble and ramble. But half of the time, the stuff they say is really funny. But they talk a lot. So, it's kind of hard to talk over top of them. So I'll have to pause when I want to say anything of any relevance. QZ Disposal, Professor Janvia Umagal. My 5th investigation into our Grand Quarantine Zone Ebrium-based nano-resin cluster foam experiment is complete, and I can report that my material is performing as expected, if a little slow. The various debris here, mostly consisting of wrecked vessels, has begun to compress and bind together within the protective sphere. The soft materials aboard these ships have been significantly dissolved, and many of the harder metals are showing significant structural weaknesses. Before long, they could begin to start collapsing. Their pieces pulled together and bound by the nano-resin. Again, I recommend that if Nova Corps insists on patrolling the sphere, they do it externally. It is not safe. We also need to discuss long-term disposal once the sphere is sealed permanently. Even though its contents will be rendered unusable, some of the more hazardous materials within will not be rendered inert. For this reason, I am against the proposal to push it into a star. We don't know what kind of reaction that might cause. Instead, I propose we launch it into Nowhere's Rift, where it should, theoretically, cease to exist.
Thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Okay, there's a crapped out Nova Corps missile bay just on the other side. We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it.
Hey, Gamora, make sure the Milano don't get stuck in any of this resin.
If she did, I would wrench the ship free.
Okay. Crawling through creepy old ship. No big deal.
Easy there, Quill. Pretty sure nothing's gonna jump out at you. Except maybe me and Groot. Hey, Drax, what makes you so sure this Hell Lady is gonna buy our monster?
Her name is Lady Hellbender, and her collection of rare creatures is outdone only by the wealth she showers on those who choose.
Someone will say talking with weirdos. Floor, trying to bring the whole place down, Quill?
I shot a thing.
I get it. First tool in the old toolbox.
Ooh, don't die, don't die, don't die. Aw, hey, little guy. Oh, what the floor?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your woodsy squeal even without the comm.
Little busy. Crap! That's cheating. You guys should have seen that. It was this weird blobby thing. Not falling for this again.
Quill! Hurry, your fat Huey butt up!
I would say Peter Quill's posterior is more round than fat.
It's his fault for falling! Hey, if Quill dies, can we all get a bigger cut?
Our leader's safety is your paramount concern, Rodent.
Everything okay over there?
Quill nearly got himself eaten by a blob or something. Should have heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
All right, Team Rocket, we've just set up another couple of thumpers.
All you do is fly the ship.
And so far, I haven't abandoned you while you're on the ground.
Can't you wait until all the thumpers are set up before doing that? Quill, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit.
I'm Groot.
Like you could even tell if she had an honest face.
I am Groot.
Trust in the plan, guys. Everything is checked out so far, right down to the mining ship. We put our thumpers in the right places, and we'll bag that monster.
Quill knows all about putting thumpers in the right places. And mother of Scott!
Are you kidding me?
Son of a smash! That was too close! You okay, Groot? Quill?
We're fine, but we can't jump that.
You don't gotta jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nice-like. He does it for me all
right,
the time.
Groot. Let's see that cool viney thing. That's one hell of a party trick, big guy.
I'm
Gross! More ship eaters. Oh, they're everywhere. All right, back to business. Boom! Right under your nose, Quill. Ugh, I can't stand these things chewing up all this beautiful salvage. Do I look worried? The resin will hold. We gotta go that way, across the gap.
Groot, I found a hitch. Can you latch onto it?
Hey, Greenies, you see any blue and gold ships out there, you let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if we run into a Nova Corps patrol.
We will restrain them until we are done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here. Even if it means leaving us behind.
Flark that!
Trust me, I've dealt with Nova Corps before. Even helped them catch real criminals. I can talk my way out.
You think the Milano can outrun a fully powered Nova Centurion?
Done it before.
I am Groot.
Of course we're going the right way. Just keep your eyes on that mining ship. That's where we want to end up.
What's a mining ship doing in the middle of all these...
I am Groot.
Okay, here we go.
All right, set her down right there. Yep, one to go. Flark! No! No! Flark and Skaggy! Kratak and batteries fried, that's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery, with a charge.
Okay, we're on what's left of a ship. Full of ship things. Gotta be things that power ship things around here, right?
Yeah. Maybe you're gonna want to use your visor for this. You find a replacement while I finish scraping the fried wires. All this firepower. Now it's all just scrap.
I am Groot.
Yeah. Sorry, bud.
Sorry about what?
Groot's people never even got a chance to fight. Whole Daston planet was torched at the start of the war.
Of course it's the worst space ration flavor. This one tastes like dollar store cat food. Makes your teeth oily.
Well, come on, man. So what do I gotta do to get a last name like Drax?
Catathians have no need for surnames.
What about the Destroyer?
It is a moniker to mark the countless I slaughtered during a shameful period of untempered rage.
Yeah, one of those. I could be Rocket the Ruthless, because I'm pretty sure I ain't never had no Ruth.
Found something with a charge. Kinda looks like a spacey car battery. Okay, this thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is minuscule, at best. You'll be fine. What are you waiting for, Quill? Grab it.
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Watch it from what?
Just grab the battery and give it a yank. Fucking monster things! Everyone get ready! Groot, slow down! Sorry to burst your bubble! Just keep these things away from me!
Careful, Rocket! Some of these things are bigger than you!
Thanks for the heads up, bud!
One last freaky eye thing!
Watch your butts! Easy for you to say. You've got a pointy stick. Done. We're all plugged in.
Wow, just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go. Yeah.
I am Groot.
Groot's wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive? If the 2 of us gotta lug that monster...
Guys, this job is a huge deal. It's for the freaking Monster Queen of Seknarf 9. She just doesn't know it yet. We pull this off, and we're...
Lady Hellbender's intergalactic monster anglers?
Man, that thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a Kree Sentry, a robot, but it would have been space-worthy. That ain't even the biggest one. They designed at least 5 experimental models twice that size.
How do you know all this?
Because they were my fellow experiments back on Half-World. Most of my parts came from the cybernetics hangar next to the door, so I got a sneak peek at all the new killbots. I could see the parts come and go from my my cage.
Didn't mean to open old wounds.
Most of them are just scars now anyways. I wasn't even a person to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real smart walking gun.
A very talkative gun.
Yeah, that part was an accident. They tried to fix it a few times. The entire facility was the problem. I wish I'd gone back and blown it up before the end of the war.
I am Groot.
Of course there ain't any plants here. It's a junkyard.
I am Groot.
Plants grow where they got food. This place is nothing but scrap and nanoresin.
Groot, need you to shoot a bridge right into that eye socket.
I am Groot.
Now, I want to see you do that to something in combat. Wait, is that... Yes! I'm about to win this bet, Quill!
Peter Quill. Double Agent is trying to lull me into a false sense of security.
Right. And the moment you drop the guard, I'll strike.
Aha!
You got me. Plans are foiled.
Here goes nothing. We're inside a giant robot head.
And I got robot parts inside my head.
Robot parts inside your head.
Found a nest. Maybe this is the Parasite Clubhouse.
I am Groot.
No, we can't take the giant robot home. And believe me, that's a painful sentence for me to say. Don't congratulate him!
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up for our next stop on Contraxia to get one of those Zeronian massages.
You're so predictable. Exactly! You suck, Star God! Let's see. When I beat Quill, I'm gonna get my hands on some rotating hyper circuits.
Boo! No one knows what those are! Ha! That one was juicy!
What do you think, Drax? Should we get in on this bet? Think of all the hyper circuits you can buy.
Are you making fun of me?
I do not wish to acquire hyper circuits.
Splat! And just so we're clear, Green Team is officially ineligible for the bet.
Why?
Well, for one, you need a gun.
No need for a projectile weapon.
You know what, Quill? I think it's unfair. You got 2 guns, I got 1. I think my points should count double from now on.
That's cheating!
Then lose the second pistol. All right, Thumper goes there, Quill.
It's not gonna piss off every critter around, right?
Sorry, Quill. Not taking no chances after the last one. I gotta test it real quick.
Not again.
Rocket! I only the switch on and off to see if it started.
Yeah,
Gotta love that kill radius.
Lights out!
We're just killing party favors. Not a chance. I've gotten way more. Oh yeah, I'm gonna murderize the party.
I thought we were safe. Oh, come on! Now we gotta deal with junk slugs?
Don't gawk at it. Shoot it.
Very helpful, thanks!
You're welcome. Stop distracting me.
How are there this?
Don't let them swarm you!
Floor, those buggers really been too long since I blew something up.
Bye-bye, little guy!
Doc!
Do we really need to test these things?
Appreciate the confidence in my work, but yes! You owe me 112.
At least they make a good splat!
That's the spirit. I'm loving this. See? I knew you'd get into it.
Nice splatter, Rocket!
I know, right? What was that worth? 5 points?
Oh, come on! You can't just give yourself points like that!
Sure I can. Hey, green team. Looks like we're done installing our thumpers.
Great job. We'll meet you at the mining ship.
I am Groot.
Nova Centurions probably had to tow all the scrap to one place.
I am Groot.
Sure, not really their job description, but Nova was spread pretty thin after the war. Hey, kept them off of my tail at least.
So as you can see, the combat in this game is just basically like a hack and slash, just going around and smashing the button and shooting and kicking and stuff like that. It's pretty basic. It is pretty cool though. It's not a hard game for anybody to just pick up and play. I love the humor in it. I really do. I think the humor is really good, and I really enjoy the story. From what I've gotten up to, which is chapter 2 in my other playthrough, I really enjoy the story. It's good, and there's a lot of humor in it.
All right, mining rig is right there. Of course it's secure. As secure as a broke-down Shatari shipwreck's ever gonna be.
I am Groot.
Come on, Groot. We need to get across here. And Rocket wouldn't put you at risk, right?
I am Groot.
That's right. I've always got your back, bud.
I am Groot.
Nah, it just looks unstable like everything else in here. Don't get your twigs in a bundle.
I am Groot.
Yes, the resin can hold a stupid warship. I'm telling you, it's totally safe. See? I'll even prove it. Huh? Look at this.
Rocket?
Oh, fuck.
Nice jump!
No! Ah! Groot! Groot!
Groot! Buddy, you're okay!
I am Groot.
Fine. You flarkin' piece of moldy driftwood! You could have died saving me!
I am Groot.
Come on, Quill. He says he'll meet us at the mining ship. I don't want to make him wait.
That's it? We're not going after him?
He says it's fine. We'll meet him later.
Team Rocket, is everything okay? Groot signal just went dark.
His radio must have broke when he fell.
What happened to your Timber companion?
He ain't Timber. He's alive.
He fell.
I really don't know if you're being clever or dumb right now. Team Rocket, out. Sounds like Green Team's off our backs. Now we can stop worrying about that dumb accident. Groot's fine anyways. There's nothing to worry about.
Whatever, right? Like you said, Groot's fine. Everything is fine.
Exactly. We're all fine.
Sure, fine.
You sure I'm not winning? It feels like I should be winning.
I mean, it's your tech doing the counting. I guess it could be defective.
It's not defective.
Sounds like I'm winning then. Groot could have reached that. Really missed the big twig right now.
You and me both.
I do not see the mining ship amid all this wreckage.
Look around. It's hard to miss. Great big metal cylinder.
Man! If that afterburner kicked on right now, we'd be toast.
Let's hope it don't, because we have to find a way through this thing.
Crap. This turbine's right in the way. Gotta get through it. These things open up to let gas through, right?
Yep. You saying we're the gas?
Today we are, if we can get it open. There's a drone access tunnel over here.
Too bad we don't got a drone.
Can you squeeze in there?
Knew it. Rocket, fix the thing. Rocket, clean up the mess. Rocket, crawl into the mystery hole.
See anything?
Yeah, a manual override.
Team Rocket, we hit a snag. One of our temper points was covered in resin, so we're gonna fly around and scout another spot.
Just make sure the new spot's as close as possible to the original one. Because of maps and angles.
Great. Another turbine.
Yeah, that is how these things are usually built.
Pew! Pew!
Floor! It's stuck on something!
And... boop.
Someone's been practicing.
On the next mission, I do not wish for a Green Team.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Imagine towing all this scut by hand. We're back on track. The mining ship ain't too far.
Think Groot's already ahead of us?
Mate?
Oh, crap, 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 crap!
It wasn't me this time, I swear! I don't like this!
Hope I don't tear my pants!
I'm gripping this thing with muscles I didn't even know I had!
Oh, crap!
Where's... Larkin, son of a...
I told you I saw them.
Great timing! How did you guys...
Good to see you two, but you're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can.
No rush. It's nice and cozy in here.
Not so much when you can't see in the dark.
Ah, I think I felt a panel. Yeah, there's wiring in there. See if I can get the systems back on.
How long's this gonna take?
Oh, come on. Larkin tensor joint. Just neat. Wiggle the... Okay, so life support's booted back up. What's it look like out there?
Oh, mother of space particles.
Quill, you okay?
Yeah, it's just... Man.
Well, that's concerning.
What was that?
It's a swarm of old cleaner bots. Maybe.
Old cleaner bots.
You don't know. You okay, buddy? Sorry about the shooting.
Yeah, thought you were that freaky thing we accidentally released.
We saw some cleaner bots accidentally at a distance. We're totally all right. They just ran away when it saw us, right, Quill?
Rocket, I'm not so sure that swarm thing was inoffensive. I feel kind of bad about releasing it.
Quill took a pot shot at this massive worm nest. Chunk of something fell off and the big floaty creature came out of it. That's all.
Okay, so I'm just going to point this out here. This thing right here, I've already opened it, obviously, but that's one of the chests that hold one of the outfits. So if you look out for these, they're kind of strewn all over every single planet and stuff. You keep an eye out for these, you're guaranteed to find some cool outfits, either pertaining to the Guardians of the Galaxy's movies or the comics.
Anyone else get a weird vibe off this place? Maybe it's haunted.
Haunted with what? Here you go. Rendezvous coordinates are that way. But we'll have to find a way around the rubble.
I'll try to find a side passage.
Hey, Groot. How do you make a dead Shatari float? Take your foot off its head? Look at this old beauty. A table. This is a vintage Model T engineering workbench. They don't make them sturdy like that no more. Hey, come on, Quill. Let's see if this beauty still works. Maybe I can fix up your gear. Hey, hand me that part. Ding, ding, done. And voila!
Hey, you guys get the Milano part somewhere safe?
Yeah, there's a way through if we can clear out that crud.
Oh yeah! Nailed it! And, thanks for the upgrade.
All right, let's squeeze our way out of here.
So, that thing we set free...
What thing? I didn't see a thing. Definitely don't want to talk about no thing.
Seems a little wobbly. You guys hang back a sec.
Well, Scott!
This place is crawling with ugly! Guys! I'm not alone down here! Holy crap! This is the most punchable thing I've ever seen!
What? Well, watch it! More critters creeping in!
There's always more roaches!
That thing was freaking nasty!
Man, Rocky, you really missed out. That was amazing.
Team Rocket! Finally. We couldn't hear you before. Something about the mining ship been messing up our comms.
Yeah, something really ain't right in here. And Quill fell down another hole.
Another... one. I'm parking the Milano, but Drax is out there searching for you.
Maybe you'll find Quill before we do. We're trying to catch up to him.
Guys, we really need to get better at the buddy system.
He is not my buddy. I will find you, Peter Quill. Describe your surroundings.
Old metal, old mining equipment, just old.
Noted. Peter Quill, I have located some old equipment, but I do not see you.
This whole place is old equipment.
It's not narrow my search.
You two have any left?
It is not a question of luck.
Peter, make some noise so we can find you.
Drax? Drax!
Hey, you want to mute your comms if you're gonna scream your lungs out?
Hello? Another freaky thing!
How freaky? Kill it!
You read my mind. This thing refuses to die. I can barely scratch it.
Kill it harder!
I'm killing it as hard as I can.
I do not hurry. I move with haste.
Peter Quill, hide behind me! I will protect you!
Nobody's hiding. Drax, destroy!
The jagged creature grows weak!
Great work! Now let's finish it off!
Any clue on where are you? Did I hear blasters?
Sure did.
Save some for me.
problem? Now it's a fair fight!
It is completely unfair. They do not stand a chance. This is infuriating. He will not bend.
My turn!
Come on, put him down!
You don't stand a chance! Not too big to skewer!
Indeed.
You greenies found Quill yet?
Found and saved.
Hey!
Go on ahead then. We'll catch up. Just making a pit stop.
I parked the Milano near the last thumper spot. We'll head that way. Keep an eye out for you.
How's my baby?
You can see for yourself if we can get back up there.
All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It's a possibility. Maybe try something else. I could make it up there, but we're gonna need something for you two to climb up on.
It is a wonder the nimble assassin has not abandoned us already.
Drax.
At least he called me nimble.
It was not intended as a compliment.
Let's see that fancy footwork, Gamora.
Bet you can't do this.
Anyone got any great ideas?
Watch your heads!
That is physically impossible.
Drax, think you can heft that container?
Behold the might of a Catathian warrior!
Right about there.
Understood.
Well, that's...
I did as our leader bid. Not all of us are so quick to disobey.
Make up your mind. Are you mad I served Thanos, or that I betrayed him?
Neither inspire confidence.
Need your muscles again, Drax.
Where would you like it, Peter Quill?
Here's good.
Done.
So I realize I'm not talking as much as my usual streams, it's mainly because there is a lot of dialogue in this game compared to the other things I've streamed, and I want you guys all to hear it, because there's a lot of comedy, there's a lot of really funny things that occur in this game, and I would hate for any of you to miss it.
Remember this moment should you ever think of crossing me, assassin.
I'll remember how slowly you moved.
All right, Rocket. We're back on track.
Oh, yeah, good for you. It ain't stealing if it's abandoned. Oh,
Rocket.
not now, Quill.
Rocket.
Perhaps he has located our monster.
We don't even know what it looks like. The intel was extremely vague.
It wasn't vague, it was rushed. It's probably some cute little...
Nightmarish abomination.
Lady Hellbender is a renowned warrior. An ideal specimen would reflect that strength.
Like I said, something scary.
I disagree. Strength is endearing.
I bet it's something cute. Women dig the cute stuff, right?
Yes. All women in the entire universe get weak in the knees when they see something fluffy.
Lady Hellbender is an exceptional female. She would desire only the most worthy of pets.
You've never seen a baby otter playing with its hands.
I cannot refute this.
A miracle. YNX DXLLYM, because I don't know how to pronounce that. After the Chitauri destroyed our outpost, we journeyed for 15 rotations to reach the healer. Every night was harder than the next as Jluxum's breathing worsened. We could find nothing medically wrong with him. The Chitauri assault had damaged his mind, and he was simply giving up. After he'd led us through so many battles, we weren't about to let him go this way. We found his church aboard one of its converted mining ships. The line was long, but the excitement was palpable. Each time we advanced, we would hear screams of joy at the front of the crowd. When it was our turn, we approached this gold-skinned miracle worker. I do not have the proper vocabulary to describe him, but it is the closest we have ever been to divinity. The healer pressed his hands against Jluxum's forehead and whispered to him. Our friend's eyes widened, and he took a deep breath for the first time since he fell in battle. Oxo be praised, he was healed. Jluxum has been distant on our return trip. We believe he is simply dealing with his near-death experience. We hope he will be himself once again soon.
There is a distinct sensation navigating its route. Tapping's following the shadowy waves.
Now that you mention it, I have felt like I was being watched.
Perhaps our prey is stalking us. I say, let it come.
You guys notice anything weird about this place?
You mean besides the comms going dead for no reason?
There was a reason. You collided with that column of scrap.
You what? I was dodging a hailstorm of flaming debris. And the comms went out before that. You know, I've seen these big mining ships before, but I don't remember ever seeing a Cathathian starfighter in the war.
Eidos ordered his invaders to raise most of our fleets and demolish our factories before we could respond. Surely you knew that.
Actually, I didn't. I had nothing to do with what happened to your people.
But you were familiar with this tactic.
Yes.
Of course you were.
Whoa! Careful! Well, you got some timing. We got company. Is this from the last number? We haven't even placed it yet. This place is...
We have food for our quarry and we'll not be far behind.
Let's just focus on not becoming food ourselves.
We need to regroup!
You're right. This isn't working. It's like we woke up the whole ship. Arizona even in defeat. Just hang in there. Guys, huddle up!
It feels like they're everywhere, laughing at us.
And yet, we cannot retreat.
No one wants to retreat, big guy, but I gotta say, it's fucking scary out there, Quill. Fuck nerds on the field, danger on all sides. Then it's time we stand and face it, and make sure they're nullified. Are we heroes to be laughed at? No! I'll laugh at them instead. Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer.
I'm the... Payback time, Scotchstains!
How sweet it is!
rousing leader, Peter Quill.
Sometimes he ain't half bad.
This is more like it.
Okay, so green team has its uses.
Everyone, while it's weak.
Told you we could do this!
Never had a doubt.
Gamora, slice him up!
Feel this? Sharp, colorful, and deadly, like me.
Glorious! Bring on our monster. I am engorged with the thrum of battle.
Didn't need to hear that.
Come on, last thumper spot is this way.
How do you know?
My senses are fine-tuned to measure even the tiniest vibrations.
Really?
No, I'm tracking it on my display.
So that entire sequence there, where you have to rally the team, unfortunately there was music that played during that entire battle after that sequence, but because I have the streamer mode on, it's muted that music, which sucks. But basically what it played there was Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up," the entire song, and it was really funny to hear it as you're battling the aliens.
The Milano should be right on the other side of this door. It was open when I came through here.
Who says I tripped on something? Murder Mom probably closed the door behind me.
Excuse me?
He looks like it's still got some juice. Give it a go, Rocket.
Watch a genius at work.
You are a miracle worker, man.
This tech was built by people who make holes in giant floating space rocks.
I have to say, that is an immaculate parking job.
Thanos never tolerated imperfection.
Never been a problem for Quill. Yeah. This is it. Last spot.
Can't wait to be out of here. This place feels like it's about to collapse on itself.
I cannot wait to meet our monster.
I thought you were mostly interested in meeting the buyer.
She is a respectable collector.
Is it working?
Yeah, don't worry, Sunshine.
Ow! Is it, doing it?
What?
It appears to be broken.
Ain't nothing broke. That's the sound it's supposed to make.
What sound?
You can't hear that.
Hear what?
Our monster has arrived.
I see it.
Good. Oh, crap, the door, It works. Let's catch our monster. Man, that thing's fast! That's one less thing to hide behind.
Good thinking, Quill.
This beast is moving
Nowhere
forward.
left to hide.
But it can still run. Gotta be some way to slow it down. What the flark is that?
Definitely not a monster.
Adorable. It's more matted than an Asgardian goat.
We cannot present this pathetic creature to the monster queen of Sector 9. She will laugh at us.
Maybe we can use it as bait.
I knew those thumpers wouldn't work.
What? My thumpers are state-of-the-art. Musclehead's the one who rushed at the first thing that came through the door.
My head is not made of muscle.
You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes. Now That is a monster.
Alright. Enough with the warm-up. Time to catch us a real monster. Let's get paid.
What in hell's name is that?
Definitely not cleaner bots.
Watch it! The whole place is crapping out. We gotta get out of here, now!
Curse this volatile ruin!
Drax, go!
Hold on to your butts, people! Rocket, hit the music!
On it!
Focus on flying, Peter.
Someone play this man a song!
Ha! Now we're talking! Watch the ship!
I'm watching!
You ain't! Drax, what are you doing?
I am holding my buttocks as Peter Quill instructed.
Okay, so in streamer mode, it looks like they also muted the song that was supposed to be playing in this sequence, which was Highway to the Danger Zone. So while you're flying away in the ship and shooting at a whole bunch of things, it plays Highway to the Danger Zone. So just as an FYI.
Someone give me a hand. Am I right?
How about one upside the head? Heads up!
We have debris incoming! Blow it away, Quill!
Time to thread the needle.
Don't even think about it!
Quickest way through is through.
You fear dying with a guilty conscience, assassin.
Don't you get goo on my ship!
My ship.
Ugh. That's it. Let me drive. You're gonna get us killed.
We're not dead yet.
Maybe we are, and this is hell.
Do not be ridiculous. This place lacks the eternal frost of Sarduth.
Your hell is frozen?
The Tathians do not like to be cold.
Try putting on a shirt.
See? He's so...
Groot says watch out!
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
You want me to take the controls?
No, I've got this.
Clearly!
Watch it! Don't get us killed, Will. There's still so much stuff I want to steal. We ain't gonna make it. Hit the blue button!
What blue button?
The one for the secret boosters I added!
Can you please stop adding things while I'm asleep?
Punch it, Peter!
Now is not the time for hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, fuck yeah! Definitely a fan of the blue button.
We're shot on all sides. We ain't gonna make it!
We'll make it! Maybe!
There's the exit!
See? Home stretch!
Our last breath!
Yeah! And that's what I call a win, people.
How's that a win? Our monster just got eaten.
Whatever you can fly away from.
Means you screwed up because you had to fly away from it.
Please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore.
It is Novacore.
It's a patrol ship. Designation, Hala's Hope.
Did you say how...
Alright, and that's where we're ending the stream for today. I know, right on the cliffhanger, that sucks. Anyway, thank you to Stu from Stu's Game Reviews for joining the stream today, and anybody else watching after the fact. It's always greatly appreciated, and I'm looking forward to streaming more of Guardians of the Galaxy soon. I stream PS4, PS5, PC, and VR games. If any of this interests you, please consider liking and subscribing for future content. Over the next day or so, we have Halloween coming up, I believe tomorrow, so I'm going to be streaming some horror game of some kind. I'm thinking Visage, or maybe one of the Until Dawn style games. Haven't really decided yet, but I'll figure it out over the next day or so, and I look forward to seeing you soon in the next video. Again, thank you for tuning in, and please look forward to future streams of this, Alan Wake, and other games. Thank you again, and I'll see you again in another episode of The Gamer's Grotto.